Hello, Jay. How are you, mucker?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good.
I'm all right. Jay, I'm absolutely buzzing, mate, about the performance from Villa tonight. One thing I'm not buzzing about, mate, is no fans. Well, that is one thing I will say.
Well, there was some boos, right? There was some boos to Jack.
How dare they boo him, mate? How dare they boo him?
Totally agree with you, Ryan.
He's the bloke who got us to the Premier League, mate. He's the bloke who kept us in the Premier League. Come on, Jay, man. You watch the games. You saw the game against West Ham. You saw what he did for that season, mate. Come on.
He got you in the Premier League first, didn't he? And kept you up for two seasons and just sold him for 100 million.
We were sitting in the 10th in the table in the Championship. Yeah. He come back for 10 games, Jay. He dragged us into the playoffs.
Ryan, it'll be the minority though, won't it? Not the majority. It'll be the minority of fans. The real fans will know what Jack Grealish did for that club.
John, I wouldn't say. Was that John? I wouldn't say that, mate. I would say it was the majority of the fans.
There was quite a lot.
I found that.
But Ryan,
I've sat with my brother today in the North Stand. I've been a season ticket holder for a long time, mate. My dad took me down that stadium. I've seen us at our best. I've seen us at our worst.
Yeah.
And do you know what I mean? And I can't.
But Ryan, can I say this though? And this is something I've seen when former players have come back to clubs. You know, in the moment when Jack Grealish is coming on, they're booing him because they want to affect his performance. Because at the end of the day, he's playing for Man City, so they want to boo him at that moment because they want him to play badly when he comes on the pitch. But then after the game, when the game's finished, I think he did get a good reception because I heard he done a bit of maybe a lap of honour. He got clapped.
What I'm saying is they're all standing there going, "We're Villa till we die." The Villa fans, he's still Villa till he dies, mate. He wants to go and win trophies. The Villa ain't going to win trophies for the next 5 years. Jack Grealish has made us £100 million. He's an academy player.
Yeah,
we've made £100 million off him. He didn't want to. He left. He didn't leave because he despised the Villa or we thought we were going to get relegated. He left because he wants to win trophies.
Yeah, exactly.
He's an England international.
Exactly.
I don't understand how people can stand there when the bloke dragged us from the Championship to the Premier League, then and kept us up for a year. And don't get it twisted. I love John McGinn. I love Tyrone McGinn. I love everything about Aston Villa. Yeah. But what I'm not going to have yet is people come to Villa Park and do that to him.
Ryan, let me ask you a question. Ryan. The Steven Gerrard effect. What you saying? What you thinking?
I'm going to say one thing about Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard has put 110% into them Villa players. Dean Smith's a Villa fan, and I love Dean Smith. I loved him. But at the end of the day, he wasn't doing his job. If it was me, I would have stepped down. Dean chose not to do that. But I'm buzzing that he's got another job. I'm buzzing he's doing well for Norwich. But what I'll say is Stevie G, he's gone into that club, no sauce, you're drinking certain water, no coffee, no this, no that. Steven Gerrard's an authoritarian.
Stamped his authority early doors.
He has stamped his mark on it, and I'm happy with that. Tonight, mate, I promise you now, lads, I ain't seen Villa play against Man City like that for a long time. Anyone who tells me that second half, Villa weren't that tough.
They were on the ropes, Man City, weren't they?
Deluded, mate.
They're on the ropes, weren't they?
They tell me that Aston Villa didn't have their backs to the ropes the second half. And you know what? Fair play to Pep. Fair play to him. He knows exactly what he's doing. Bring Jack on for 10. When the Villa are putting the pressure on, then what they're going to do? They're going to boo Jack Grealish. They're not going to be back in the Villa.